Just days ago, news broke that Phillip Schofield had been all but completely wiped from an old episode of ITV soap Emmerdale, where he starred alongside his former This Morning co-host Fern Britton. And would you believe it? None other than Fern Britain is apparently set to reveal all regarding her scandalous former foe in the Big Brother house. Coincidence? There's been a lot of those recently, hasn't there? No, in our opinion, it is no coincidence that ITV has chosen an ITV employee to act as a knowledgeable and experienced gatekeeper to regulate chat about the disgraced Phillip Schofield. And the manipulation doesn't end there. Gary Goldsmith, Kate Middleton's uncle, is also said to be entering the celebrity Big Brother house. Princess of Wales Kate Middleton, who is currently missing and hasn't been seen since Christmas, no doubt requires a mouthpiece to alleviate the public's growing concern. In fact, you will almost certainly find an agenda behind every signing on this year's Big Brother. Sorry to tell you, ITV, but you've become very transparent indeed. Fern Britain is reportedly ready to get her claws out over her rift with Phillip Schofield. How laughable. As if ITV are going to let Fern Britain say anything they don't want her to say. We would not be surprised if she's sitting at home right now, learning her script. Phil and Fern hosted This Morning for 6 years before she was replaced by Holly Willoughby in 2009. Insiders say Fern, 66, reportedly will enter the CBB house on the ITV1 show's launch on March 4th. A source added, she wants to show the public a different side to her, unscripted and unapologetic. Interesting how they made sure to drop in the word unscripted, isn't it? Who mentioned scripts and why even mention it? We digress. The source continued, she has a lot of stories to tell and she won't hold back when it comes to her relationships with people like Phil. They don't speak anymore, so there are no bridges to burn as far as she is concerned. So, what exactly is this terrible beef between Phil and Fern? Well, as Fern announced she was leaving This Morning, she failed to mention Phil when thanking the team. Gosh, how awfully heinous of her. And in 2018, they had a tense exchange during This Morning's 30th anniversary, with Fern hailing Phil and Holly's BAFTA win, but claiming she was missed off the guest list. Oh, diddums. Poor Fern. From Phillip Schofield's side, well, he claimed in his autobiography they once had a blazing row over part of the show. How strange that two people who work closely together had a disagreement. This is explosive stuff. We jest, of course. Seriously though, it's been reported that Fern Britain has no intention on holding back from shedding light on her past feud with Phillip Schofield. But, in our opinion, if Fern Britain does indeed paint Phillip Schofield in a more unsavory light, if that's even possible, rest assured that it will be no accident. At the time Fern was working with Phil, it was claimed at the time that she felt undervalued by ITV and that she was living in Phil's shadow. Where have we heard that before? It was also reported Fern was being paid £250,000 a year less than Phil and that he was earning 3 times her salary when they were fronting Mr. and Mrs. together from 2008 to 2010. Phil is said to have banked £45,000 an hour while Fern earned just £15,000. Again, where have we heard disputes over salaries before? However, Fern denied she left ITV because of her salary, and upon her departure she mentioned the whole This Morning team rather than just Phillip. Could that be the alleged toxic workplace? If so, why would ITV put former This Morning host Fern Britain front and center of a major ITV show? For years after Fern's departure, Phillip Schofield admitted he and Fern no longer spoke, and last year Fern confirmed that while she had a marvelous time working on This Morning, she hasn't stayed in touch with Phillip. She said, "We were involved in the show and mates at the time, but we don't really speak anymore. We don't really speak anymore. Either you do or you don't. You don't really speak anymore suggests that you do, in our opinion." Anyway, said to be joining Fern Britain in the Big Brother house are X Factor panelist Louis Walsh, who worked very closely with Simon Cowell, outspoken Real Housewives of Cheshire star Lauren Simon, and as we mentioned earlier, Kate Middleton's uncle Gary Goldsmith. ITV Love Island stars Ekin-Su and Chloe Burrows are also tipped to appear on the show, along with Radio 1's Jordan North. The Only Way is Essex star Chloe Brockett and Dragon's Den star Levi Roots. Dragon's Den. That's another show that's been under fire in the media recently following a backlash over ear seeds. But, an ITV spokesperson said, any names are at this point pure speculation, and viewers will have to tune in to see who will be entering the celebrity Big Brother house. The series will reportedly have the most dramatic, Outrageous opening scenes. Really? How could they possibly know that before it's even started? Now, where's that script? Please like and subscribe for more journeys through the blinker hole. For entertainment purposes only. Keep up to date with the latest breaking news and entertainment and hit the subscribe button. If you like what we do, give us a thumbs up. To support us, you can join us or send us a super thanks. Thank you for watching.